This is the second video in the series we called A Better Pole Barn. In this video we're going to weld our trusses together. This should be fun. Hey, I will leave a link to the playlist for the entire pole barn at the end of this video. It has taken us forever to get to this point, but I am so excited that it started. The COVID shutdown, a knee surgery, back injury, they all slowed us down, but I tell you, I believe it's going to make it just that much more rewarding when it's all done. I'm excited to take you guys on this journey too. It is so hard to keep up with the woods. The woods are growing so fast. I mean, vines, you name it. I made an investment to keep this stuff down. You can see here this wood we did a couple of months ago. It's all growed up. You see it starting to die off. We ended up buying a sprayer, and it also had the sprayer, but it also had the wand. And this is a win. Somewhere in all the shipping and moving these all over the country, the little brackets have gotten bent.
What did you say again?
That is an oak beam.
You said you like picking that up?
Yeah, I love doing this. This is what I want to do every day. So my goal here is to pick this up and set it on that so that these metal things are up off the ground. That way this should sit level.
So am I helping with that one?
Hang on, see if I ate my Wheaties today. See if this weightlifting is paid off. Holy crap. Well, this, my friend, is how you get a hernia. So let's jump back in time a minute. So about 2 years ago, we decided we were going to build a pole barn over here, and we started bringing in crush run rock and building this up. And I can't tell you how many loads, but probably over 200 tons of gravel has been brought into this area. We rented this little packer and just spent a whole entire weekend just running this packer back and forth as we spread the gravel out. So that kind of got us started, and it's kind of stagnated there. All the COVID happened and a knee surgery and a few other things has really slowed us down. Even though all that was happening, we were putting things in place. We went and got these big trusses from a company in Ripley, Tennessee. Throughout all those struggles, Tanya's always been there picking up the pieces. Just like this big old piece of oak here. This was wet green oak that we had just cut. This stuff's probably 70-80 pounds just for that piece of wood. So let's jump forward a little bit closer to present. In last week's video, we brought in another 22 tons of crush run gravel and then used a laser transit to see where we needed to add it. After we did that, we used the box blade and spread the gravel out. Turned out pretty nice. Hey, welcome back to the channel. It is officially beginning that I'm going to trip and bust my head because there's a big giant rock right there. All right, so anyway.
You want to park there?
I did put that there, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Hey, it's officially starting. We are building the barn. These are the trusses. We're going to weld them together today. So we're going to be using this Outlaw 195 stick welder. It's a stick welder and a generator. We got this from Harbor Freight. We did a video on it a while back, but this is going to be the first. Well, we built the ramp for this trailer, so I guess this is the second big thing. But this is why we got it, because we wanted a mobile welder, so when we go back to the back and start doing some stuff, we can weld without having electricity there. Anything else I can think of that we want to talk about? First thing we're going to do is start cleaning off these ends. So I'm going to use my battery-powered grinder with a flat pad on it, and we're going to just clean all this rust up, clean this up because I want a good quality weld. This is really important because this will be what bears the weight of the snow. So all of our snow load will be on this weld for sure. So here we go.
I'm having some good results with this Hercules line of tools. We've gradually added different tools from this line, and this is Harbor Freight's new Pro line. They've only been out a few years, but they claim that they're as good as any Pro line out there, and to this point I'm going to have to agree with them.
So we got to get really creative out here. We don't have a shop. That's why we need a shop. So this is why we are building a shop. But we're using the tractor to hold this other truss up, and I'm going to polish this end up, get it ready for the weld, and then we're going to flip it over and use the grapple to actually hold it level. We'll clamp these together with some clamps and then weld the two together, but we're going to use the tractor to our advantage. All right, so I use a no ethanol gas, but I also put an additive in my gasoline, Stabil, or I think Echo makes one for their train saw fluids. It keeps it from going bad, because there may be a month in between the times that I use this thing. I just cranked this up a while ago. I hadn't cranked it in over a month. It cranked right up, so I don't have any issues, but it's really low fuel. So. Prep me a ground spot here. Yeah, there'll be more than enough. Definitely get across there. Alright, so there's a choke here at the back, like any little engine. We'll turn the choke on, and we're just gonna let this dude warm up some. So this is where the post will come in and set right here on top of this, and we'll be able to screw directly into the post with big screws. And the weight will rest here. We also could put something down in the center of the post. I don't see the necessity of it. But what I'm going to do now is just verify from this corner to that corner. So it should be 30 feet, but you know, this is man-made, so there's a possibility that it's not. So it is 29 feet and 10 inches, so we're 2 inches short. I'm not really that worried about it, because the fact is when we put it up on the post, it's going to be a downward pressure, and it's going to want to do this. So it will be 30 foot once we put it up and put some purlins on it. It's going to push back out.
After finishing up the other 4 trusses, we moved them over and you know, kind of staged them in the yard. I can't tell you how much the tractor helped us. We're going to use some self-tapping bolts in some key places on these trusses to just ensure they're really, really strong. In our next video, we're going to put up our batter boards and kind of show you how to square everything off. And as you can see, our video is probably a little bit behind, but got some good stuff coming. God bless and have a great day.